anyway. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, and where we last left off, we had just murdered and brutalized the Viscount as he was destroying our own people. And we've got a few people put together. What was that team again? Yes, we've got this team put together for the express purpose of sending our faces into the Warren... No, not into the Warrens. Into the Cove. And seeing what we can pull out. So, let us get everyone actually set up with decent trinkets first. There are so many Berserker Charms, I am so tempted just to take one. Because who here needs Virtue Chance when you're just murdering people endlessly? Murder to murder to murder. Mermaider. Don't want the Brawler's gloves. Because it's nice, it's just not that great, really. Oh, my accuracy is in the toilet. Huh. Didn't even realize how bad it was. Anything that would make you better? Oh, right, hang on. Before I do anything else, a lot of these people actually need upgrades in the blacksmith. Other family is home, but unfortunately, everything was just at a really improper time, like it always is with my family. Yeah, illumination, divine comfort, to the party heal, dazzling light, and judgment. We don't need this, we could take divine grace instead, because they all work from your position. So, and judgment. Because judgment is an actually decent attack, if I remember correctly. You've got all the good stuff. You need the good stuff, so finish him. And uppercut, mark for death. Generally the stuff you use, and level up all the skills, even the useless ones. It was nice having money, wasn't it? Herbert, can I give you something decent? Hot to Trot for a ton of damage and bonuses on the first round of combat. You know what? Why not? Because this is going to be really funny. You know, we only need a positive. We don't need a negative. Waka, can I give you anything? Like, actually anything. You know what? With Precise Striker, because... What, Finale is a melee skill or ranged? Finale is melee, and a plus 5% chance to all your stuff is melee, so this is actually really good. I didn't even realize. And we'll get rid of the weak grip on life, so you don't risk dying horrifically. And no worries, Zarok, and I do apologize for having to, like, end it impromptuly, because they were getting insistent. And as the meme states of, hey, food's ready. But they were still in the process of cooking it. Like, they told me 7 o'clock, and I decided to say, no, I can't do that. We are indeed back, Dragon. I do apologize for that. I apologize horribly. But we're back. We're going to the Cove. We're going to fix a lot of problems. You've got the Brawler's gloves. What do I want to give you in addition to the Brawler's gloves? Maybe, actually, honestly... There's actually nothing here I'm particularly interested in. Maybe I just build the exact same thing again. Just do Hero's Ring, Brawler's Gloves, let you go random. Did you misclick or the net failed? No, I didn't misclick or anything like that. I tried to say at the very end of the stream, I know some people went away, my brother came back, and so I wanted to hang out with my brother for a little bit at least. Yes, but there is the curse of never finishing up this game. Because we keep getting distracted by side jobs. So, you. What I like about you. No, 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 no. I never check out the Bounty Hunter's stuff. Move skill, bleed skill, range skill. Okay, the Bounty Hunter's Talon. Even if it does, like, food consumption increases, it's actually not too bad. Oh god, thank you again, Zarok, for the lovely, lovely host. You know what? We'll take the stress minus and we'll just focus on trying to kill things as quickly as possible. Your speed's not that great, but it's good enough. Sealy. You're healer 1. You don't need your stun, because I don't even think you have the stun skill. Yeah, you don't have the stun skill. So we can drop the stun skill and massively drop your stress, drop your damage a tiny bit, but you'll be okay. At least you can attack, unlike other people. We don't need the thing for the pack being, like, that low. Ah, did Streamlabs not work? Maybe I considered that you were doing that last time, and just considered that normal. Oh well. As is before, get you the Prophet's Eye. Prophet's Eye, Junia's Skull. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go and gather... Oh, no, let's gather 3 relics, but it's still lost and found. Do you have anyone here who actually needs something from lost and found? Yes, we actually have a lot of people who need it. A lot of decent people who need it, so it will be a very valuable thing. So, collect as much food as we can muster. Collect a decent amount of torches. I don't know of any negatives, quirks that can be removed, but most assuredly they can. 4 shovels, 4 skeleton keys. Nobody needs the blood, and we do not have to worry about Crimson Curse fights. Is there anything else that is worth my time? Holy water. We can take like a small smattering of holy water. Embark! I wonder if I failed to stream on a particular Saturday at some point in the recent memory. I think I might have successfully actually streamed every Saturday.
These lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Well, I didn't even realize she had a negative, but you know what? I'm okay with it. So what do we got here? Curio. Wow, already starting off with the double battles. That bites. Now we can take the gold. Who are you people? You're some fish folk. I'm not a big fan of fish folk. In fact, you get out of there. Stress wave, so some stress is going to go out, but we kind of expected him to get stressed, so that's kind of the point. Can I finish you? Wow. My disappointment is immeasurable. Your speed is fast, but your speed isn't fast enough to actually beat out all the pelagic stuff. Do I want to try to kill you off, or do I want to just hit someone else with rage? I'll hit someone else. You know what? How much is your damage of Demon's Pull? That's pretty good.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alrighty then. Does anyone need healing? No, because you're going to heal at the start of the conflict, so we'll just mark you so you can dodge our stuff. I did this last episode, or 2 episodes ago, but I am going to drop sound effects, boost narrator.
Hold fast.
There we go. Wow. I mean, I know your accuracy is trash, but still. Man, I did the wrong attack. Whoops. Well,
as the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, just rage. Rage against the heavens. And into a second battle instantly. And it's one of the fun ones. Oh, joy. I will gladly start off by illuminating the Oracle, because I want to get rid of this Oracle before he starts doing his buff shenanigans. At the same time, you are also a problem. Damage if it's human. Ugh, come on, madman. Let me hit you. I know the 90 accuracy isn't doing many favors.
Obliterated.
But still, let me obliterate one of these people. Alright, you're shanking him, pulling him forward, putting him out of his buff range. That's okay, I guess. We can heal him, hopefully. I don't want to hit next. I'm going to... You have Sea Breeze. So we'll start working on magic on you. It didn't work. You're going to be pulled forward again. God! Well, at least it worked. Seriously? Okay, you didn't put him on death's door instantly, so I guess I can't complain about that. Note to self, probably should just use judgment. Can you die?
Press disadvantage.
Thank you.
Give them no quarter.
Get back to your position. So now what?
Decimated.
That's what. So now we're just going to kill the Oracle somehow, which that shouldn't be a problem. Stress-wise, just smack him about in the face.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Blood is still dropping. I mean, now that we have no curse, we can start building up some store of the blood, at least until the curse starts coming back full force. Guess we'll go down the longer path, because by and large, it's got the more important stuff. We've got one rest. Does this do anything? Alright, well, take a look. Lasting impact on the hero. You get Wild Adventurer. Wheeled Adventurer. I mean, it's not too awful. Greetings, that one off topic. You are indeed back for the Darkest Dungeon. Because you're in the Darkest Dungeon right now. Well,
The light. The promise of safety.
correction. You're not in the actual Darkest Dungeon, but you're close. Just eat the food. The dankest of dark dungeons. Well, I mean, you're in the Cove, so I guess you're not wrong. About double quest locations, straight up. And I mean straight above us. Alright, well, you know what? I can accept that. Additional resistances are always desired.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Crack this bad boy open.
Finding the
one.
stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Hope that there's no room battle. And there is, against our will. But we got a surprise off. Somehow. That's kind of useless to target you. He'll be invisible until, like, further notice. I guess we'll just hit the stinger.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And I guess this is just what we're doing today. Because with the additional bonus, we probably have a decently high crit chance.
Destroyed.
Alright, I can accept this so far, and then you could spend the turn trying to heal yourself. Successfully do so. And they get their turns. One C-word slash, but it's on someone who's meant to take hits. Guess we'll rage. We'll miss the rage. We'll... Don't need to heal you. I'll actually rather hex and mark you instead. Because then the bounty hunter can do his ultra super mega attack on your
Their
face.
formation is broken. Maintain the
He
offensive.
loses his stealth next turn anyway, so I mean, I guess I'll just let it happen. Like, you don't need a party heal, we can just do a single target on you and get most of your health back.
A decisive pummeling.
You rolled that crit so many times this match.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We don't need blood. We don't, because we're making blood every turn, and we especially do not need it now. I will use the firewood, though.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
of a full meal, because the stress isn't enough. We will psych up, because psych up is always good. This is how we do it. Abandon hope. It's kind of irrelevant here. Bless you people. Sure, we can bless the person who has bad accuracy. Yeah, because you've got the -10 accuracy because of the rabies, so we'll bless you. To undo it. Don't need a chant, we can actually just spread around some encouragement. Well, no, we can get the scouting chance. And you know what? Let's just do it. Quickening. Let's make you the fastest man in the West.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
An object of our search. Here we go. We have to check behind us, because if the quest object is right behind us, I don't want to have to go back for it. Waiting for a trap. And boy oh boy does that trap never show up. Naming policy? Honestly, it was originally just ask. And so I could definitely shove you in, although I would usually shove people in as low-level characters because of how long this game's been going on. Even if we are making progress, so to speak, bit by bit, piece by piece, we're probably not going to... Oh, brackish pools. We're probably not going to see much else in the terms of progress for a while. Right, this requires anti-venom. Just drink. Oh, hey, you got your resistances again. Not a bad thing. Oh, no. So yeah, just ask for a character type, and I'll try to name a character of that type after you. Honestly, just judgmenting you...
Well struck!
...is one of the best decisions I think I've made. So, pop you up, grab rage, hit the thing that if it explodes will kill us, collect the bounty on you, and then I guess we'll start weakening the pelagic lightmouth. Just so he doesn't actually deal any real harm. I mean, it's still real harm, but it's not enough to be too concerned with.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Let's see here. It's worth more than the emerald, worth more than the gold as of right now, but the onyx can stack higher. Everything else, we're gonna need the food just in case. Probably need the shovels to get more stuff. So, yeah, we could just leave it be. Current party feels really strong, but we're also fighting another enemy every 5 seconds. So don't let that strength fool you. We can die the drop of a hat. Okay, that's not too bad. I will actually tell the bounty hunter to attack another wide mouth. Simply because I'm just going to give the kill to the occultist in the back with a simple weakening curse. Sure, fair enough. He's one of the new occultists, so I wouldn't mind putting that name on him. Oi. Get over here. Oh, speaking of which, actually, literally get over here. I'm collecting this bounty so hard.
This expedition at least promises success.
We are hitting battle after battle, room after room. We can't even step like 2 feet from our current position without fighting something else.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That I would gladly ditch the negative of. Can I? I can't break that negative off. Okay, just making sure. Stashed heirlooms.
Wealth beyond measure. awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'll keep all this other stuff. None of it is particularly helpful, but most of it's probably better than that stuff. My baby nephew is now crying in the background, so hopefully no one minds or bothers. Salutations and welcome to the Brain Trust. 18 Kaiser 71. All hail Kaiser. Let's see if we can actually kill off this oracle. Why? Of all the times to dodge, you choose now. Just slam you back. It debuffs you, but doesn't do enough to debuff. I guess we'll just start raging against the Crusher. Because I know he's going to start defending, and if he starts defending, I'm going to start crying, and meh. Alright, you get resolved, you're abusive.
Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
I'm going to try to uppercut you. You don't actually have that high of a stun resist, so let's hope a 60% is good enough. Why? This is why you never say that the party is strong, because the game will now do everything in its power to prove you wrong. With everyone dodging, and here comes the arterial pinch. Worst ability in the game, don't know why the developers thought it was a brilliant idea. Can you please, for like 2 seconds, can you stop? Fine, I'll pull you in again. Let's bring a crown worthy of the Kaiser now. Let's do a party heal, because there's multiple people in the party who need it. RNG definitely does want some dead boys. At least it resisted the bleed for once. Now we can work on this Crusher, eventually. I would do a burst heal, but right now I just want to get rid of your protection stats so we can actually deal damage to you. It's damage bonus versus stunned. Everything else is kind of irrelevant. It's just a stress wave. Just a stress wave. Let's just Divine Grace, slowly work our way through his health total. Alright, next round of combat. Oh no. Oh yes. We're close. We are so close to being able to actually get rid of him. I will definitely Weakening Curse a second time to bring his protection down to only 15%. Merely 15%.
A momentary abatement.
And maybe, just maybe, we can finish him off before he gets another turn.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
At least you proved your words. There, see? Now everyone else is picked up because he's being a good manager.
A devastating blow. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
There is nothing here I'm particularly interested in compared to what stuff I currently have equipped. We've almost burned through our battle buff entirely because it just keeps tossing more stuff at us. Again, it sounds like I'm complaining about nothing, but still, this is a little tad extreme. You got the 75, you take it, you get hit by it. Wonderful.
Watch your step.
Get rid of that negative so you can, like, operate as a normal human being. Another bout of scouting. Curio battle. So no matter what happens, we have to go this way. Please? Thank you. Get this torch.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, last time we have the scouting. Hopefully the stuff we're looking for is not at the literal very end of all this. Why is Jester overused on so many parties? Oh, that actually is a very simple answer. The answer for that is the fact that the Jester in question has so many good talents. Finale is an amazing ability. Everything buffs Finale, so if you ever encounter something that you normally can't kill, you can basically say, I choose to one-shot this group, and therefore you one-shot the group. It can also, it's the only real source of consistent stress healing, and that's another rarity. Do I want to get rid of corpses? Answer is probably not. I actually come with vulnerability, or weakening curse on this one until he's able to be killed. But that's the main reason why Jester is used in almost every party. Oh my god, please. Please, anything. I will actually pull your corpse forward. And then I'm just gonna judgment you, because that should kill you. Should. There we go. We now have one more turn of doing this stuff. Alright, you're almost at full. Let's just finish you off. Oh yes, by a long shot.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Like, it is single target, reduce the target's stress gain by 15% for 3 turns, and heal between 15 and 25 stress. Usually because you always equip him with the Dirge of the Damned if you have access to it, and if you don't have access to that, you'll usually equip him with something like the Bright Tambourine or something. Another obstacle. There's a quest location. Finally, some good news. Alright, who has a negative trait that I want to get rid of? Guilty Conscience, Sidomania. Right, Monsol. You've got the worst traits of the bunch. It's Fear of Beasts. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Let's try this again. You've consistently failed this.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
He has consistently failed this each and every single time. It's actually pretty impressive when you think about it. So we have a curio, then the quest location. So we'll grab the curio, which is the sack's contents, and it's a sapphire, which is okay. I don't think we're gonna need the holy water here. Now the hard part. Grab the relic. This relic will definitely replace... We have one guaranteed shovel boy here. And I'm probably gonna hit this curio up as well. So we can hold on to this just in case. I want to hold on to this because one of the other random curios can do some really nice things. So maybe just replace the random gold? No, because if I'm doing that, I have no guarantee of anything else. Eat the food. Do this, eat the food. There we go. We'll continue adventuring. I want to grab a few more things if I can. You might be able to. Oh, we have scouting. What's over here? Is there a battle? Because if there's no battle, well, there's a curio that's like 2 steps from the door, so I'll take a look at it, and it's fish guts. Come on, lady. Thank you for that, lady.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Alright, let's start going back. It's gonna take me like 5 years to get rid of all the abusive stuff and otherwise, and a lot of therapy. But I just kind of want to steal what I can and get out of here. Maybe even get rid of some negative quirks, hopefully. Funny thing is our abomination, the person who by far should be the one that's getting the most stress.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Like, you think this... Wow, thank you, Abomination, for actually succeeding. You know what? Maybe I'm the one that I want to get stressed out. I should just have him do everything. Maybe I should totally just do that. Right, I remember, because I could fight the Shambler if I'm down here for too long. Well, if that happens, it happens. Let's pop on down here. It's fish guts. For once, you don't open up the fish guts before I can do anything. Knowing I don't need any more medicinal herbs, we'll take this over the medicinal herbs. We'll do the torchlight purely to avoid any risks with the Shambler showing up when the Shambler's not supposed to. Alright, well, it's a guaranteed battle. And at this point, we might as well just go big or go home. It's honestly not too bad, even with the double negatives. So, attempts to illuminate, we succeed.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We can mark for death on you to drop the protection. We'll transform, which will stress him out. And maybe trigger a virtue. No, it doesn't trigger a virtue. Well, kill you off. And then not vulnerability hex, but weakening curse. So he can't, hopefully, hit too hard. And you're stunned. Why am I not really surprised? Let's do a full heal. You're marked. Collect bounty. Just, I guess, continue to do the weakening curse and just hope he doesn't arterial pinch. Oh, back you go. This is awkward. Guess he'll gladly do illumination. Finally! Yay! It happened.
Anger is power. Unleash it.
We can slam forward. It's a miss, but that's just because your accuracy is actually garbage. And we'll hopefully drop his protection to 0 finally, hopefully. And arterial pinch goes off. It's not too awful, but something I'd really like to deal with. Still have the protection up. You can move back by 1. Wow. You are a massive, massive cunt. I mean, I guess we just keep dropping his defenses to 0 and just hope that we can eventually get through this.
Dazed. Reeling. About to break.
Thank goodness you're resistant to the bleed. I was actually scared that the bleed would kill you. We're gonna vulnerability X instead. Make him so he's marked. Are you? Okay, that's fine. If that's just your healing, that's fine by me.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Tarnish my pure soul, you are jealous. Just eat. My god, woman, just eat. Don't be a melodrama queen. Give me that back, because we're not going to need the skeleton keys for anything. So we'll ditch the keys for now, and then we're just going to keep going. Because we are almost all the way out to this curio. And it will probably be worth it. I can run to the thing from beyond the stars here, which is why I'm trying to avoid that fight, because at the stress and paranoia that we are at now, I'd rather not battle with the thing from beyond the stars, even if he does give me some unique traits. Because I would love to see some more unique traits going down. And I have enough food for one more bout of food because no one else here has Stress Eater. Alright, let's kill the torchlight.
And now,
And crack
the
this open.
darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Alright, and now we can leave. Let's see if anything good has cropped up from this expedition. Nothing. Another thing for the Houndmaster, although all my Houndmasters I think are actually dead. Unsurprisingly. And I doubt we even replaced the funding that we spent to prepare for this. Oh well. Alright, what do you have? Daily grind. Material things, Warrior of Light, damage of torches above that amount, that's not bad. Fear of Mankind, but Quick Draw. Quick Draw is a worse on guard. But I'm okay with Quick Draw. I'm okay with it because it's a decent trait.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Arr.